Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and our outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible for you fans to enjoy. I am Joseph Brett alongside my cameraman, as always, to my left, David Alvarez, coming to you live from Gary Wheeler Field here in Medford, Oregon. We welcome you to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week as we get set for this matchup between South Eugene and South Medford. Coverage today brought to you by Table Rock Sports, Oregon's leading provider of live high school athletic streams through our Lithia Superstore Game Center at TableRockSports.net. We welcome our home and visiting fans who are watching on today's broadcast. Joe Brett is our executive producer. Our sponsors keep these events free for you fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. If you're listening and watching on our YouTube page right now, find that red subscribe button, give it a click, and get notified when all games go live across the Table Rock Sports Network. If you're listening and watching on our Lithia Superstore Game Center, head on over to YouTube and make sure to subscribe to Table Rock Sports so you don't miss any notifications of all the action that we cover across the network. It is South Eugene taking on South Medford in a Southwest Conference matchup here tonight. Set to start in just about 6 minutes here. We'll take a look at these two teams right now. South Eugene coming in 8-3-2 overall on the season. They're 8-1-1 in Southwest Conference play, and they're coming off their first loss in their last 7 matchups. They were 6-0 in their last 6, dating back to their last matchup with South Medford on the 24th of September, and in a non-league endowment game, so didn't hurt them in the rankings or the standings at all, but a 1-0 loss to Sherwood before facing South Medford here tonight. They'll have one final matchup on the 22nd. That'll be on the road as well at Roseburg. For your South Medford Panthers, they are 6-3-4 overall in the season, 5-3-3 in Southwest Conference play, coming off a tie 2-2 with the crosstown rivals North Medford, and not the matchup that they wanted to have with the Black Tornado. The Black Tornado at the bottom of the rankings in the 6A this year, and South Medford with a tie against them, dropping a little bit in the OSAA standings, looking to pick up a big win here tonight against South Eugene, who's ranked 15th overall in the state. The Panthers are 25th. South Medford, though, dating back to the 24th as well against South Eugene. That was their last loss of the year. Since then, they had 3 wins in a row over Crater, Sheldon, and Grants Pass, a 1-1 tie with Willamette here at Lithia and Driveway Fields, a 2-1 win over Roseburg, and then that 2-2 tie against North Medford. They're looking to finish the season strong heading into postseason play here against South Eugene tonight. This matchup slated to start in just about 3 minutes. We're going to step away for just a moment, and we'll be right back with the start of South Eugene, South Medford soccer on TableRockSports.net.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherms has the quality products at
Friday night, just putting his head down and just running.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
And we are back here on Table Rock Sports, Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, as we get set for this matchup between South Eugene and South Medford. And the Panthers playing their final regular season game of the year here tonight against the Axe. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors for making tonight's coverage possible, including the Lithia Superstore on Highway 62. Your home for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles and trucks. Our title sponsor is Lithia Superstore. And before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Bros supports the communities that support them. And for over 30 years, there is no better place after the game than Abby's Pizza. Make new memories at Abby's. As the Panthers get ready to break and come out onto the field. Just a strikeout. And here comes the axe for the Panthers. It'll be Cortez. Cortez in the goal, protecting things this evening. Jake Armia. Jacob Torres. Nathan Neville. Omar Serrano. Jason Ramirez. Braulio Valenzuela. Juan Aguilar. And DeMarco Barajas starting for the Panthers along with Moxie Simmons. And there's the whistle, and we are underway. 6-10, 6-10, 8-13, 6-10, 8-13. This one? It was... three... 3-0 South Eugene. So the last time these two teams met up, it was a 3-0 win for South Eugene. Panthers looking to change that tide here tonight in the final regular season matchup of the year for them. South Eugene controlling the ball here. Giving it up. Serrano now has it. Feet ahead. We clear it across midfield by South Eugene. South now on the far side. And it is Joey Lacey protecting the net for the Axe this evening. As we already mentioned, Brian Cortez for South Medford. Lazarus Hilton, Mason Allenbow, Joran Lindberg, Finley Thurman, Vaughn Carey, Oliver Clausen, Reed Weedmore, Tihas Singh V, and George Arshakian are your starters this evening for the Axe. Couple minutes in, these two teams feeling each other out, back and forth here as we have played 2.5 minutes. 36-42. No scores you see on a John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott offices in Medford and Ashland. South Eugene going to work the ball backwards before working it back forward. Now across to the far side of the field. South Eugene, good spacing. Moving the ball well. They're going to send one across here, headed out there by Simmons. South Eugene gets it. They're going to take a shot, but it's good for 3 points through the uprights of the field goal post. So a little too high on that attempt there. Goal kick for the Panthers, and it's going to be Torres that kicks it for South instead of Cortez. South Eugene quickly getting it back. Nice takeaway there by Braulio Valenzuela. He's going to send one ahead to Omar Serrano. Cut off, and then South, here's a feed to Adrian Valdivinos. Now South Eugene the other way. Quick touch, a little too strong. Simmons will kick it back to Cortez, who will boot it away. Picked up possession for the Axe. Here's a shot, and it's going to go wide to the left for the Axe. South Eugene feeding one over into the corner. They'll send one into the middle. Braulio able to get a foot on it, clear it away for the Panthers. South Eugene sending one into the box and off the foot there of Von Carey. Trying to take a quick shot, and it's going to go wide to the right. And that one's going to get out of play, and it'll be South Medford's possession on the throw-in. Out again on the Axe, so the Panthers will advance it up the field a little bit and have themselves another throw-in. Good job there by Torres getting in front of that one. Kicked by Sangavi, and it goes out, and it'll be the first corner kick of the evening, and it's for South Eugene. Here's the corner kick, and they take a short approach on it, give and go. They get into the box. South will clear it and out of play. Battle. Torres down there battling, and it's last touch by South Eugene, so no corner kick coming up. And it'll be Moxie Simmons kicking the goal kick here freely for the Panthers. And that one kicked too strong, looking for Valdivinos. It goes out of play. Just about 10 minutes in now to this matchup. As we get my clock right here. I don't know how it was off. 30-20 to go. Still no score here at Gary Wheeler Field. South's defense definitely already getting put to the test in this one. South Eugene keeping the pressure down deep in Panther territory. They're going to send one down here. It's picked up in play. Good takeaway there. And cleared out by Jake Armia. Again, down to Sang V for the Axe. South going to kick it out of play. Throw in coming here for South Eugene. And South will clear it back down to just about midfield here. South Eugene will pick it up. Today's game brought to you by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events, and also by Hart Insurance, providing personal and business coverage in Grants Pass and in Medford. Battle on that far sideline. South Eugene winning it and picking up possession, quickly pushing the ball across the other side of the field here onto the near side. Down in front of us. They're going to take a deep shot. It goes off Torres. And Cortez going to get to it and stop it. So we'll credit Cortez with a save there. Not sure if he didn't get to it, it would be able to sneak its way in there or not, but close enough. Minutes in now, still no score between South Eugene and South Medford. South now starting to struggle a little bit getting the ball across midfield into Axe territory as the Panthers have some substitutions coming in. Tucker Hopkins into the matchup. Did not start tonight, but Hopkins now into the match. And as Neville kicks that one out of play. Pete Peterson, the coach of South Eugene, did not mention that earlier. It's Matt Soper for South Medford. And I believe he is not here this evening, as we heard last week, for South Medford's final home game of the year. Good takeaway there. Hopkins comes away with it. Going to send one ahead. And it's just too strong on the feet ahead. Trying to find DeMarco Barajas there. And again, Hopkins with it. He's going to send another one ahead. Barajas battling over there. South Eugene going to come away with it and work the ball back to their goalkeeper now. That is Joey Lacey. There's Hopkins with it. He's going to push it across midfield for the Panthers. And we're going to have it be South Eugene possession here as it goes out down in Axe territory. South Eugene, they're going to send one down. Simmons there with the header, and then Braulio will clear it across midfield. Making chase there for South with Dylan Barajas Campos. And a good move there by DeMarco Barajas, getting through a couple of Axe defenders there, and then the Axe kicking it out of play, and it'll be a Panther throw-in. Torres going to take a long shot, and it's good for 3 through the uprights. It's the first attempted shot of the evening for the Panthers with 21:32 to go here in the first half. And the holding there on Lazarus Hilton. He was not out there last week either. Haven't seen Sergio Barajas last week or tonight. Hopefully everything's all right with him. And that one last touched by South Eugene. They'll be able to kick it downfield. Braulio Valenzuela picking it up. And penalty there on the axe. Hopkins now down. Too strong on his touch, trying to work it into where he could cross one. And it goes out of play. It'll be South Eugene possession. 19:52 to play. First half. Tell you what, Hopkins has definitely provided a spark for the Panthers here since he's come into the matchup. Possession evening out a little bit here as we get into the second half, or the first half. Started out all South Eugene, and then Hopkins came into the matchup, and he's definitely created a spark for the Panthers. Takeaway by South Eugene here, and a whistle blows. The infraction will be on the axe. Throw in here in front of us for South Eugene. Omar Serrano pushing it upfield, now into the foot of Barajas Campos. South Eugene just going to kick it out of play there. And a substitution coming in for South. 15 minutes to play here now in the first half, and still no scores. You see on our John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott offices in Medford and in Ashland. That is Adrian Valdivinos back in for the Panthers. And South Eugene strikes first here with the goal. And they are now up 1-0 with 12:01 to go here in the first half. Fans Road Credit Union is your partner in your financial journey and is proud to partner with Table Rock Sports each year to bring you coverage of your favorite teams. And thank you also to Avista Utilities in Southern Oregon for over 15 years in support of our local sports coverage. Ten minutes now to play here in the first half. Takeaway here by the Axe, an opportunity. And a shot there going to go wide to the left. .7:42 left. First half, the Axe with that 1-0 lead now. And another goal there for South Eugene. And we'll take a look at that one here. And into the top right-hand corner there for the score. And we now have a 2-0 South Eugene lead. .635 left first half. Oh, 2-0 Axe. 5 minutes to play here, first quarter. Takeaway by Hopkins. Three-two, and that missed. .345 now to play. Down 4-3. We're down. Springer hit a 3-run bomb.
No way, dude.
Yeah.
Where's Soper at?
He's at wedding. Sister wedding.
I'm trying not to lose it up here. So down to 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go. My clock here on the scoreboard, you can see just a couple of seconds off. South Eugene pushing again. They're going to cross one. South now able to clear it out.
Left in the first half.
And substitutions incoming for both teams. Omar Serrano back in for South Medford. And Vaughn Carey back in for South Eugene. Hopkins sending one ahead. Picked up down there. Now under 1 minute. Hopkins going to take a long shot and it'll go wide to the left for South Medford. And down to the final 10 seconds. South Eugene will send one down, and that'll do it for the first half of play. We go into the break. It is South Eugene 2, South Medford 0. You're listening on TableRockSports.net. Back in just a few minutes.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you. Former athletes.
Parents.
Community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes in stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you. Former athletes.
Parents.
Community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes in stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Enjoy Abby's Pizza at your place. Close your eyes and you can taste old-fashioned values, classic pizza parlor decor, and generations of tradition. Recreate that magic. Open your eyes and head to abbys.com. With pickup and delivery options, no matter where you dine, Abby's just tastes better.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
Here's a good-looking pizza, guaranteed to bring some smiles. And right now, it's on sale, so it's good for your wallet too. This giant is loaded with toppings and can feed up to 6 people. Order at abbys.com. Give us a call or just drop by. Only at Abby's Legendary Pizza.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
This is the Lithia Superstore game of the week. 32-28 to play. My apologies for you fans for not being back on the mic the last couple of minutes, but as a sports fan, composing myself here as the Mariners fall just short of their first World Series trip ever. A big-time Mariners fan here, and our postseason comes to an end tonight against the Blue Jays. For you baseball fans listening, Blue Jays and Dodgers World Series coming your way. And the Blue Jays will have home field advantage in that. Here's a free kick for South Eugene. They send it across the box, and it is out. Last touch by Cortez. So a corner kick coming for the Axe. The Axe with 6 shots there in the first half, 2 on goal. 7 shots there in the first half, 3 on goal. 2 of them find the back of the net. They have a 2-0 lead, as you see on our John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott offices in Medford and in Ashland. Table Rock Sports would like to thank Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon for over 30 years of sponsorship with Table Rock Sports. Great community partners. If you shop at Sherm's, they will save you money. And Fans Road Credit Union is your partner in your financial journey and is proud to partner with Table Rock Sports each year to bring you coverage of your favorite teams. And thank you to Avista Utilities in Southern Oregon for over 15 years of support of our local sports coverage. Also, we welcome back Lippert's Carpet One of Medford and Grants Pass, State Farm Agent Roy World of Medford, and Crater Car Wash in the Rogue Valley. We thank you for partnering with Table Rock Sports again in 2025. 3 great additions to our sponsor roster. 21 minutes to go here. 2-0 ball game. South Eugene out in front. You see it on our John L. Scott scoreboard. I'll fix this clock for you guys. Didn't start it after the last dead ball. For you Panther baseball folks, Junior Panthers baseball Saturday workout this week is here at Lithian Driveway Fields, Field 9. Going to keep an eye on the weather as a system moving in. Pretty heavy rains on Friday. Hopefully Saturday it won't be too bad and we can get out on the field for a workout. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade players. Any of you that have any youngsters coming out of Little League, 3rd, 4th graders, want to get into the Panther program, love to have you out there. Get some workouts in, and we're going to have tryouts coming in the next few weeks, probably 3 weeks away before we have tryouts for Junior Panthers baseball. So get out there, get some workouts in, and start getting loose and ready for Junior Panthers baseball. That'll be Saturday 11 to 1 at Lithian Driveway Fields, field number 9. As Brian Cortez comes out and gets the save on that one. And a whistle blows inside the box, so we're going to have a penalty kick coming up for South Eugene. And the Axe with a chance to extend their lead. And here's the kick. And Cortez with a great save. Cortez keeping the Panthers alive with 18:15 to go. And down into the box, and it's out on South Eugene. First corner kick of the matchup coming up for South Medford. And a 2-0 ball game. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home vehicle or business needs. They are locally owned and family run. Bill's Glass supports our schools and our communities. Hopkins with the right foot, kicking it in. I'll try to send another one down and in. South Eugene able to get a foot on it and clear it away. Whistle blows, and South Eugene will get it back on the penalty by South. Just barely a missed opportunity there for DeMarco Barajas. A little too much on his touch to himself there. Just got away from himself. Well, that would have been a good opportunity to get a shot off. With a pretty good look at it. Hopkins on the takeaway. He's just going to clear it back across midfield. And whistle and penalty on South Eugene. 11:58 left in this matchup. Panthers down to their final 12 minutes here. South Medford substitution coming in. Out for South will be Eduardo Maldonado Quintero. And into the matchup again is Adrian Valdivinos. Kicked out there by Neville for South. Again, Junior Panther baseball fans, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, 11-1 on Saturday for an open workout. If you're part of the program, look out for that on the Facebook page. If you're not, follow the Junior Panthers Facebook page for all updates about what's going on. If you want to get involved and join one of the teams, we got a 3rd, 4th grade team, 5th grade team, 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade team. So maybe 3rd, 4th graders, maybe even you 5th graders coming out of Little League, looking to play at a higher, more competitive level. Come out and find us at one of our next couple open workouts before we have tryouts. A couple weeks. Yeah, South Eugene's got 2 more. South's done. And a stoppage of the clock, player down for the Axe. And for South Medford as well. And that one's going to be out on South Medford. One Aguilar into the matchup for the Panthers. Torres going to take a long shot and just a little too high there for Jacob Torres. Only South's 5th shot of the evening. Haven't been able to get many off tonight against this Axe defense. And a good South Eugene takeaway here. Coming up at the conclusion of this one, it will be the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show. Visit travelmedford.org and search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. We'll recap some scoring and go over some stats all on the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show. And a shot by Serrano, going to go just wide to the left. Folks, discover the vibrant lifestyle of Twin Creeks Retirement in Central Point. Enjoy spacious apartments, gourmet dining, and enriching activities in a welcoming community. Learn more at twincreeksretirement.com. Job by Hopkins to shut down that attack there by the Axe. South Eugene, though, will win their third corner kick of the matchup with 4:55 to play. Throw in here for South. Folks, Medford is your sports ground where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, outdoor opportunities, and the event calendar to find what's going on. A deep shot here, and it's going to sail wide to the right. Panthers taking whatever they can get here down the stretch, trying to get some shots off. Create some opportunities as they trail 2-0 with 3:15 to play. And now down to our final 2 minutes of play. And the clock will stop as the ball goes out of play here with 1:29 to play. Clock starts again. And now the Panthers down to their final 30 seconds. As that one's going to go out. That'll be Panthers ball. And that's going to do it for this one. South Medford falling to the Axe 2-0. Coming up, Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show. Visit travelmedford.org and search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. Back right after this.
Sports are in trouble, and officials are in extreme demand.
So we're looking for people like you.
Former athletes,
parents, and community members.
What it takes is attention to detail,
A positive attitude and respect for the game.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
because the hard truth is,
no ref, no game. Play ball.
We're back with the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show. The Axe take it by a final score of 2-0, and it was the Axe defense stepping up tonight, really shutting down every opportunity that the Panthers were able to get tonight down in South Eugene territory. It was the Axe to open up the game with possession, well, controlling time of possession, and Hopkins, who did not start tonight, came into the matchup, gave the Panthers a little spark. They started to push the ball and move it around a lot better, and South Eugene, though, able to just be persistent, and they got their shots to fall, and they are going to come away with the victory this evening over the Panthers. Final score of 2-0. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in and watching this evening's broadcast. I'd like to thank South Medford High School Athletic Director Patrick Grady for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on Table Rock Sports and tonight's broadcast. Thank you to our officials as well for tonight's contest. Visit TableRockSports.net to see when our next live high school sports events are scheduled. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: South Eugene 2, South Medford 0. This has been a presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer tonight was Joe Brett, with David Alvarez, as always, on camera for me. I'm Joseph Brett saying thanks for watching and good night from Lithia Driveway Fields here at Gary Wheeler Field in Medford, Oregon.